The Olight Marauder Mini, let's check it out. Light is your #1 security tool, but when you have a light that's really capable, that goes way above and beyond, it gives you a lot of potential to have even better security. This is the Marauder Mini. This is one of my favorite really bright light up the night flashlights. This is an incredible 7,000 lumens of light, and it goes for 600 meters. It's kind of the best of both worlds. Has that really bright LED white light, but it also has a spotlight that's built into the center. Guys, this has been one of those lights that I keep either at my shop or I have one at the house. And if there's ever that bump in the night or there's something going on outside, this will really light up things. Guys, I've been doing Olight reviews for over 12 years, and they are my standard EDC light and security lights. And we really appreciate Olight for sending the Marauder Mini for this review. And you get a 10% discount using Sootch00 with the link down below in the description. And yes, it does help support the Sootch channel. But guys, you're gonna get an incredible light. The Marauder Mini. This is one of my favorite lights from Olight. There are a number of different lights. You have your EDC light, you have your weapons light, you have a tactical light, work lights. This is my go-to when it comes to home security. Or if I wanna get a lot of light in a big general area, this light just performs, and it's 7,000 lumens on turbo, but it goes all the way down to 100 lumens, and it just puts out a huge amount of light. There's also a second mode, and we're going to look at that in a second, which gets this out to 600 meters, and it gives you really just a spotlight. And so this kind of gives you the best of both worlds, that big diffuse beam covering a big area, and then if you want to really fine-tune it in to a very detailed light at distance, this is going to be a great option. Now, it's a hard anodized finish. It has a rubberized coating around the grip. It's very comfortable, about this, actually a little smaller than a beer can, so it gives you a good form factor to be able to hold it. And that's rubberized all the way around. Of course, we have rechargeable battery, and we're going to look at that in a minute. But here is our mode switch. And all you do is just turn it a little bit and then you press it. And so here we have pretty bright lumens. We're going to start out at 100 and you just turn the wheel. So from 100 all the way up, and it gradually goes up to 7,000 lumens. You know when you've hit the 7,000 lumens when you hear this. It has that little buzz. If you go all the way down, it'll do it again. So you know where you are on your lights. Now, this bright light makes it difficult, but there is a battery indicator on this side and your lumen output on this side. So we're going to drop the lights just to display it. So here we have a full charge. The camera's picking up it doing that little bit of a wobble, but it doesn't. It's a pretty solid light. Then here we're at our lumens, and as we go up, you see that it just increases and shows you where you are. Now, that's pretty cool in itself, and it gives you a lot of light. But also, there is the spotlight mode. And right here, just flip that switch. Then, again, just give it a little turn. And now we have our spotlight. Now, this is kind of crazy, but this is more of an LEP technology. And as we brighten it up, it just gets brighter and it goes longer distance. This actually only goes up to 900 lumens, but because it's so pinpoint, it is incredibly detailed at distance. And then here we're going down to 50 lumens. Again, click it and you're back on your standard LED type setting. Here we have all of our LEDs. It's multiple. We have our spotlight here, and this is more of the LEP technology where it utilizes lasers to really get that very pinpoint beam. But you'll also notice there are some different colors here. And that's one of the things too is, sometimes you need those different lights. Maybe you're hunting, maybe you're searching for something. It'll pick up blood, it'll save your night vision. We're going to turn it a little bit and turn it on. If you click it again, just hold down, you're going to go to your red setting. This is also controlled, and you can get brighter settings and lesser settings. Press and hold again, and you go to the green. Press and hold, and we go to blue. It is so easy to use. The interface is very simple, and I love that. I don't like clicking 3 times and moving things around. This is very simple design, and it gives you a heck of a lot of capability. Now the anodized finish is absolutely beautiful. This one is in the blue color, but they also offer a number of different colors. Guys, I'm telling you, I've had this light for at least a couple of years, whenever it first came out, and I just didn't do a full review, and yet it's one of my favorites. Now having it outside, you can see the battery indicators coming up. Give it just a little turn, turn it on. I mean, this thing is bright, and you can gradually bring it down, and you're still getting a lot of light, even at 100 lumens. But as it gradually comes up, I mean, it just completely brightens up this huge field. And that is really great, especially if there's anything going on, you're going to be able to spot it. Now we go to the spotlight, and this is so intense. I mean, every detail is picked up in that spot area. It almost looks like a lightsaber. It's just phenomenal, really. And then again, go back to the bright. I mean, it's just the best of both worlds. And you have a lot of capability with it. And you can see even on the lowest setting, I mean, this field, and then you can just bring it up. I mean, it's one of those things when you take it out that it's almost awe-inspiring, because this light just puts out so much. And gives you the different capabilities. Now these are rechargeable, and to me, Olight does the best job at charging. Here you have your charging port. Just throw on your little charging pad, plug this into any USB, and this charges the light. And you don't have to take the batteries out. You don't have to plug something into a battery. I just love that. And you don't have a boot on the outside that will allow water to get in. This is IPX8, so this is submersible for 30 minutes up to 2 meters of water, because it's completely encased. But we also have a removable battery, which is important, because if you have one that's dedicated, sooner or later, they do run out. Now this has one of the 32650s. It's 6,500 milliamps, 3.7 volt battery, and you can have these replaced. I have yet to have to replace any of my batteries because they recharge over and over. They're very long lasting and very high-tech batteries. Another thing too is the internals. You can see, I mean, they're very well done, the electronics, and they use brass, and it just makes for an excellent connection. So the battery goes back in, the threads are really well done, and this one has double O-ring seals. So this brings this down and makes it really tight. And again, impact resistant up to 2 meters. I'm not going to do a torture test on this one. We've done hundreds of torture tests on Olight flashlights. They just hold up. I've never had one to fail while I've done testing. And guys, I've tested a lot. In fact, again, since I think it's 2012 was my first Olight review. And guys, that's why I carry Olight. They just hold up. Now the length is 5.12 inches. The bezel diameter is 2.58 inches. And then the weight is 16.3 ounces. This is not a light flashlight. It does come with a sheath. And this will just fit, again, because it's the weight of it, it's fairly heavy in a sense. And then it just goes in and you close it up, and this will go on your belt. So a great way to carry this. Typically, I just keep it out because we use it. And we have a driveway alarm, and when that thing goes off, this light comes out, and we shine it down the driveway. And if there's anything in the driveway, it'll light it up. Now, Olight probably has the best packaging on the market, and I'm just going to show this box. It's like an iPhone box. I mean, it is excellent. Open it up. It tells you about the different aspects of the light. There's usually a little plastic piece in here to protect the battery from coming on. You just remove it. And then, of course, we have our light. Now, some of you guys are going, why have you got two? Well, we're going to give this away on Patreon because we do that. But has a cover, protective cover. Also, all of your items are inside here. You have your phone protection. I just wanted to show you the box because it's really well done, and it speaks of the quality of these lights. Price on the Marauder Mini is $199.99. With all the technology that goes into this, that's just part of it. The multicolored lights, the LEDs getting up to 7,000 lumens, with the LEP spotlight, that mode. I mean, there's just a lot of great features about this light. You get 10% discount using Sootch00 with the link down below in the description. These have a lifetime warranty, which is new for Olight, and typically the shipping is free anywhere in the continental US. Plus there's a lot of other top lights out there. But if you want a really good quality flashlight with some of the best technology out there, Olight really does it right. So guys, while you have your EDC light, which can be a decent security light, there's nothing like having one that really puts a lot of light out there. I mean, 7,000 lumens, 600 meters of throw, has both the broad beam of light that goes out, and then you have your spotlight. This is an incredible light to have for home security or for work or even in your vehicle. This just really puts a lot of light out there. And again, light is your #1 security tool. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Switch right here that you can go from one to the other. Now first is, okay, now I don't want to do that. Now originally you've got your, now that's pretty cool in itself, and it gives you a lot of light. Like that, okay.